So, just like the unicorn or any other fairy tale creature for that matter, the perfect otaku girlfriend does not truly exist. But a man can dream. So when Blizzard released its new team-based multiplayer FPS, showcasing a playable character that not only was a gamer girl that snacked on D&D, but she was kawaii AF. The internet lost a damn mind, and seamlessly overnight a staple of nerd culture was born, letting lonely otakus far and wide live out their fantasies once more. Hey everyone, it's Ryan from Figulture Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at everyone's favorite junk food gremlin, D.va, from the video game Overwatch. So let's go ahead and free D.va from this cardboard box over here and start the review. Susan, go ahead. No, it's the one labeled tuna fish. Yeah, it's the unboxing. Come on. Actually, Livewire sounded kind of good. So when Overwatch first came out, I kind of ignored it. I really was kind of sick of first-person shooters. So naturally, I let my friend get it first to test it out and see if it was any good. And he never really sticks with a game too long unless it's good. Like a month later, he was still playing it and raving about it. So if he still liked it a month later, then it must be pretty dang good. It was around Halloween when I got the game because the Halloween event was going on. And I was really surprised. I didn't expect to really like it as much as I did. The variety of being able to select... Don't mind the hammering going on right now. Probably can't hear it. Heard that. Of course, the best part, which really made it cool, was being able to choose from all these different characters who had all different unique abilities and loadouts and different weapons. Pretty much like made every match a kind of a different experience a little bit, how you would approach it and how the enemy team would approach. I think Overwatch is still one of my favorite games to come out with new costumes for the characters. I do come back each and every event to check out the costumes and see what they came up with next. Ooh, what are my favorite skins? First, definitely the Officer D.va skin, because I had to play Heroes of the Storm for like 6 hours to get it. Totally worth it though. Jazzy Lucio, tip of the fedora, the Roadhog Junkrat, Junkenstein, and Frankenstein combo. Steen. I'm thinking of
Dr. Frankenstein. It's pronounced Frankenstein.
Grillmaster 76, Graffiti Tracer's pretty cool. 80s Zarya's totally rad. Santa Torblet, still gotta love the Witch Mercy. Maybe a little swimsuit Sombra. May in her pajamas is pretty cool. And of course, the sexiest ass motherfucker around. I'm talking Lifeguard McCree. Okay, enough messing around. Let's start the review already. I broke her. I was trying to recreate one of her classic poses, and the Figma stand wouldn't hold her. It kept on getting loose. I put a little too much pressure trying to put her on the stand, and she exploded right in half. Torso from her legs just came right off. The pegs inside both the torso and the legs snapped. Her bangs went flying, headphones went flying. I wish I had Tracer's rewind time.
It's rewind time.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm stuck with the figure. Might as well make the best of it. That's not the Figulture way, baby. First you unleash that inner child inside and take some goofy poses with her. Then you bust out the super glue and hope for the best. Does a good smile replace entire figures? And ta-da! Papa Jeff has made some patches, and D.va's back up and running again. Can't even tell she was broken in the first place. Looks brand new. I know what you're thinking, Ryan. You didn't fix her. You just bought a new Figma instead, faker. It's that good of a job. I know what I'm doing. So let's glance at her box. I can't tell if that's in focus. Let's glance at her box. This figure is made by Good Smile and Max Factory. Shout out to Jun Yamaoka for the awesome designs. And I don't think these sculptors get enough love. We'll show some love to the sculptors. Here's your number. White and pink. Matching, obviously. Miss D.va. Miss... what's her? Hana Song? Does anyone save the plastic that comes with the figures? Or just throw it out? I'm weird and I keep it. Alright, accessory time. Oh fuck, I never had this light on. I bought that thing, I'm not even using it. Time to look at her faceplates. First, we have her standard smiling faceplate. Next is her, what's she doing with that one eye? One eye's closed and one eye's open. I'm not sure what that's called. And then lastly is everyone's favorite face. I like to call her pufferfish face, because she looks like one of those blowfish or pufferfish. Is there a difference between a blowfish and a pufferfish? I'm not looking it up. That rounds up her faces. Let's go over all her hands. And boy, that's a lot of hands she comes with. Make it rain hands. First, we'll start with her fists. She has 2 fists. Next, she has 2 open palm hands. Next, she has, which actually is pretty cool, they have 2 hands for holding her light gun. So you can put it in either her left hand or right hand. I like to have that option. Next is her heart emoji hands. You got 1 hand to grip her gamer juice with. And I'm going to count this as a hand / accessory is her cell phone hand because it comes attached. It's not removable. Oh, I almost forgot her classic peace sign hands. I wish you had 2 of them though. That'd be really funny to. You can do the classic. Hey, Daddy-o! And then last, I'm not really sure what these hands were specifically for. Similar to her gun hands, kind of almost an open fist for holding something. Being the child that I am. Put some other accessories from one of my other Figmas in her hand. Yusuke from Persona 5 came with a sword that I found fit right perfectly in her hands. He also came with a machine gun, so I kind of experimented with that and it worked, so hey, I guess it's pretty cool. You can put other Figma stuff in her hands. Alright, a couple more accessories here. We have here is her light gun. Then her can of gamer juice. Okay, her headphones. I wonder what she's listening to. Then a little blown bubble. I wonder what that attaches to. Probably one of her face plates. So it looks like she's chewing gum and blowing a bubble from her classic pose. Then let's check out her cranium accessory is her hat. From the little D.va OVA that came out. She was wearing, I guess, like a sponsorship hat or something. Lastly, it comes with 2 hair pieces. One for her long hair and the other one's up in a bun, which works for her hat. Then they also give you some stickers to slap on her little Mountain Dew can. It comes with 2. One's for the can and one's for you. It goes on here. Right there. Okay, let's go over some little details of this Figma. So, scoping out her paint, I think it looks pretty dang good considering the facts. Compared to other Figmas, they all have pieces of clothing that can hide the joints a little better. On D.va, she just has a bodysuit on, so everything's going to be a little more noticeable. But I think the pink piping looks pretty dang good. They got her stickers on her legs right. Her hat's painted good, her hair looks good. The little pink tiger stripes on her face look good. Don't worry guys, they did give her a booty. So again, about the bodysuit, if you're a person who doesn't like joints, or well, if you don't like joints, then don't get a Figma, but if you're still kind of picky about seeing the joints, this one's probably gonna stand out way more. So while we're on the topic of joints, not those joints, but the Figma joints, let's go over flexibility. It seems pretty much all the newer Figmas come with some, I don't know what they're called, they're super joints, I'm just gonna call them, where they offer more flexibility. You can pull out her legs and her arms a little more, and the elbows and the knees have more flexibility than your older ones. At first I didn't like the joints popping out a lot, but as I moved her around and tried different poses, I actually grew to kind of like being able to do all these crazy poses, which I will demonstrate later in the video, all the stupid things that I'm doing it right now. Her hair comes in a separate joint, you can slap it right in her neck, pop on her faceplate, then her headphones go on next, right in the middle, there's a slot for them to fit. And then my favorite part is trying to line up those stupid little bangs. And I almost forgot her little bubble there. It seems like it can only, at least mine can only fit in one way into her mouth. So you can't mess that up. Okay, now likes and dislikes. Okay, first little tidbit I liked about this figure is that her phone comes attached to the hand. I actually like that it's not removable, and they made a totally separate hand just for the phone. And you can attach, you can move it around, throw it around, and it won't come out. Now she can take selfies with her besties. Aw, her hat. Some people don't like the hat. I actually like the option of the hat. The hat's pretty cool. Her little blaster light gun's pretty cool. The detail in it's alright. It's not the best. It's not a highly detailed gun like some of the other little like actual scale guns for the Figmas come. And then finally, for this Figma and probably the rest of the Figma line, is the super joints. The super joints that it comes with. They're super flexible. You can put them in a lot of dumb poses, as demonstrated. Okay, couple dislikes. What, got her hat but no jacket from the OVA? Her bangs. They are an absolute nightmare. Her bangs just do not seat properly on her face. Actually, when I was putting the figure together, I was about to super glue her bangs to her head. Another thing I noticed for this line is her eyes, the whites of her eyes are a little darkened. They look like on the box. Yeah, even on the box you can see the whites in her eyes still have like a little pixelation on them, or like a little darkening. Oh, and of course, her mech. If you have a D.va, you have to have her mech. Let's look online and see if we can find one real quick. If I was drinking Mountain Dew right now, I would have been spitting it out at that price. No, I think you can find a cheap bootleg one or a Funko Pop one. Okay, now it's time for Fig Ultra's patented rating system. First up is photographability, and I had a blast taking the videos and pictures for this review. Just changing out her accessories, I would come up with a new stance, new pose, being able to switch from her hat, her hair, change up her headphones, her can of Mountain Dew or D.va drink cola. Does it say what that? Does it say what it is in that little short? Nano Cola, enjoy! If my little hack job of a repair wasn't so gaudily put together, I would totally be comfortable on taking her out and photographing her. I'm afraid that she's held up. I'm reviewing her, look. She's holding together. That's a damn... I used caulk, like bathtub caulk. But she was fun to pose with Tracer. I have the Tracer Figma. Those pictures, I like the way those videos turned out. She was fun to pose with. So photographability is good. Next is her weebness. She plays video games, she drinks Mountain Dew and eats Doritos. Her weebness levels are off the charts. And the last category is cuteness. And she looking cute. What more could you ask for? It's D.va. Winky face. other catchphrases that she says. Okay, tallying up the score, I give her 2 enemy divas out of 5. No, I can't do that. 5 out of 5. Well, Ash is best girl now, so a light 4 enemy divas out of 5. Just some quick final thoughts on this figure here. Although I was never good at playing Diva and she was never really my main, you still gotta love her. She's an awesome character, especially if you're a huge weeb like me and you like Doritos and Mountain Dew. It's almost like Blizzard knows what nerds like. Her variety of hands. There's a ton of hands that come with this Figma. They don't even all fit on the little tree that it comes with. I think this Figma is definitely worth getting if you're an Overwatch fan or just a otaku. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. And as always, you're the best. Much love, and I'll see you in the next episode. Now, I'm gonna go melt the Funko Pop. Everything's covered in Dorito prints. The box is all filled with Dorito stains.